Okay, this video we're going to talk about adding the tabs, and right now they're missing. But those tabs that we see that go right here, we can click and show different information on this particular resort. Alright, so to do so, what we want to do is come into the admin section, and we want to find tabs. That's where I'm at right now. Alright, and what we want to do is choose add new tab, and think about what you're going to name these different sections. That way when you're looking for it, you can actually find it. So for instance, right now, we have Welcome to Salzburg, and we list these tab 1, tab 2, tab 3, tab 4 and 5. How you go about naming it, that's up to you, but I would use some sort of way to understand where these tabs are, so if you have to go back and make an edit or a change and that kind of a thing. Okay, so with that in mind, so what are we doing? We're doing broom, right? I'm going to do broom, and then hyphen, and then I'm going to call this thing, let's see, just general. How about general information? Obviously you can call this whatever. Okay, and then next I can do whatever in this particular section. I can copy in text, I can add some pictures, whatever, that's clearly up to you. I'm going to drop some text in there. Maybe I'll do one more thing of text. Alright, I think I'm going to insert a picture, so I'm going to click my little pointer in here, click the icon button. I'm going to grab one we've already uploaded. So let's just do this generic St. Pete Pier picture, since that's the theme going on. Alright, I'm going to choose this picture. I'm going to do a small, a medium size. I'm going to have it floated right. See these section alignment? I can float these around, the images around text. And I can choose different size. Alright, insert and post. There's our image. Okay. Over on this right section, we can now choose our location, which we already did in the previous video, locations. So now I need broom. Alright, and I'm going to call this what you see here, general information, general, can't spell, again, general information. That's the name of my tab title, which I've matched up with my title here, that way I can keep track of it. And then your order, do you want it to show up first, second, last, whatever. Right now it's obviously going to be first, but just to start it off, I'm going to put a 0, which just how WordPress works, 0 through 10 or whatever. And then I'm going to hit publish. Alright, I come back to the broom landing page. If I refresh, I should see a tab, which I do. General information. Alright, so that word's a little bit big, so let's just do, I know I spell anemones. How about hotel info? Change that, update, and there we are, hotel info. Here's our text, and here's our image. And then you can play with the editor. If you want to add more stuff in here, you could do that. So, maybe I want to add a link in here. I want to make it bold. I can do all that kind of stuff. If I want to play around with some colors, I wouldn't mess around too much. You kind of, keep it uniform. I can do that. So if I update, there, I'll see that in there. Oops. Just trying to format this a little bit so it doesn't look too generic. Give it a nice little title, some bold text. Okay, there we are. So we got one tab in place. So now what do we need? We need another tab, right? So I'll click another tab. I'll call this broom. And let's see. Well, let me look at what's in a demo because I totally have forgotten at this point. 1 second here. Okay, amenities. Okay, so let's paste in some more generic text. Alright, I'm going to choose my location, which is Broome. Tab titles, same thing. And you can make sure this comes in that order number, really, which is 2, but the first one was 0, this is 1. Now what I want to do is I want to add a light box, which, if you remember, is this little pop-up box that shows the image is larger. Okay? Remember that? So let's come back here. Alright, what we want to do is upload images. Okay, so I will click upload, and you can do 2 things. You can load images from your computer if you haven't already, or you can actually choose from the media library. So if it's already in the media library, for instance, navigate, find a picture you want if you already uploaded it. Let's say it's this one you want to do, this Caribbean whatever picture. I choose it, and all I gotta do is insert in the post. Boom, there's the picture. And so let me do all these real quick. I'm gonna pause this so you don't see me do it. Alright, I've uploaded my 4 pictures. You'll see that. Now, the last step is this is what's called a shortcode. We have to copy and paste this up top right here. Has to go there. That way that the system knows to show these this pop-up box. Alright, so make sure you paste that up top, and top. It's got to be up top in this spot, exact spot right here. Everything else has got to be below it. Once you're set, update. If I come to the front end, refresh, I now have my second tab. So I have my 2 tabs. Here's the first one, here's the second one. Here's my text, and then to the right is my light box. And if I click it, there's my my blow up. Alright, so that covers that. Pretty easy. Let me go ahead and set up another one. Let's do add a new tab. And if we come back, go back to the demo, let's see where we're at. Trying to remember which one's which here. Okay, facilities. Let's do one for facilities. We'll call this Broome. Tab title, location, which is Broome. Order, I'm going to do 2, which is really 3rd, like we said. And real easy. Let's do some bullet points. So I'll just do bullet here. These are going to be your list of bullet points. So bullet. Right? Highlight all these, and then I'm going to do bullets. Publish. And hopefully I did this right and I'm not full of it. So here we are, hotel info, amenities, facilities, and what do I have? I have my bullets. So as you add bullets, it's going to automatically start doing it like this. So if I come back and I hit enter and put bullet, 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 bullet here, bullet, update, front end, update, and I click this tab. No, what happened? There we go. There we are. It keeps going. And it's going to keep going and down and so forth and so forth. All right, pretty easy, right? Let's go ahead and set up a new tab. And if we come back here, we have the dining, which really doesn't have to be dining, but we have a video. So how do we add a video in there? So let's do Broome. Oops, what'd I do? Dining. Give it my title for the tab. Give it the location. I'm gonna do this in, where are we at? 3 or I think 3. Okay. Let me copy some text real quick so we can drop this in. Text. Here's my generic text. And do another one. And if we scroll down, we're going to see a shortcode box for our YouTube URL, right? So what we want to do is get the URL, assuming you're uploading something to YouTube, all right? As well as we want to put the shortcode. Remember when we did the light box, we had to copy the shortcode? Same thing for YouTube. Let's copy this little bracket. We'll put that right here. Okay. Alright, so we have the YouTube video pasted in. Now we need the ID for the video. Alright, which is this number here. So if, see this right here, if you go to YouTube and you see the URL, it'll look like this. In this last little section, that's the actual ID. That's all you need in there. Paste that in, as long as you got your shortcode here, it should be good. Let's save this. Let me come back, refresh this page. And if I look at dining, I should now have a YouTube video, which I do, and here it is. Alright, let's see what we got next. We have, I think that is, oh, the map. That's the last thing, the map. Same thing. I'm not going to create a new one, but I'll kind of show you how the map works from this existing particular tab. Let me get rid of this video first, drop this out. Let me copy in this Google map, replace Google map. Alright, so now we need the information to go here. So how do we get that? Let me open a new tab. I'm going to do, let me see. Let me just do an address real quick. Can't think of anything off the top of my head. Alright, there's the map. Alright, so if you understand how Google works in general, we can actually copy the URL, right? So you would copy this link. There's an embed link. I don't know if Google's changed this now. I feel a little silly here. Looks like they moved things around. Oh, there it is. Link. They've moved it. Anyways, you copy this link. Take this link, come over here, paste it in here. Let me update this. Come back to this section and refresh. Dining. And map is not showing. Okay, why not? What am I doing wrong? Hold on 1 second here. Alright, I pasted it in the wrong URL, wrong link. So here's the correct link. We come back, we now see that it works. So as long as you're pasting in the map into here, the correct URL, which should end with embed, you'll be good to go. And that is that. Now you can do more with these tabs than what I'm showing you with these little sections here. You can play around with this editor box and drop in other text, different pictures, things like that. It even has an HTML editor, so if I click HTML tab, I can drop in actual HTML, which you can see it's some basic HTML here. So you can actually do that if you want to. And like I said, I'm going to cover another section just on using this editor, just a general overview of the editor itself. Alright, that'll do it.